Hi ladies, thanks for joining me today. Notice I'm by myself, and that's because we thought it's best for our families to stay apart in this time. We have been communicating through phone and video calling, so we don't have library visits. We basically can't go anywhere at this time. We have compiled our top 10 activities that we do, whether it's freezing outside, whether somebody is sick and we are cooped up inside, or whether we're doing social distancing. And every family is different. So some things might work for our family, some things may work for Alana's family, and some things may work for other families. So we have found two things that the kids really enjoy. The first thing is rollerblading. These rollerblades are just intended for inside of the house, so they can't go outside with them. But the kids love it, and whenever somebody comes over, we have one extra pair for them, and so they could also try it out. And the other thing that we have invested in are plasma cars. It's fun to race with them. It's fun to ride them as an adult. There is a weight limit. I think it's 150 pounds, and it's just really fun. We have also used plasma cars in the dark with flashlights, and that is also a lot of fun. This one just doesn't get old. Building forts. There are so many ways to build forts, whether it's using couches, whether it's using the dining room chairs. Allow the kids to just build a fort, even grab a flashlight, start reading in there. I feel like there's so many awesome memories with forts. Okay, this one might be a little more dangerous for some people, but again, do what works for your family. But you could always put a mattress or a pad down the stairs and have the kids slide down like it's a slide. Like I said, I know some people will think it's a bit dangerous, but it's really, really, really fun. One of my favorite things to do to just add a little excitement in the school day is science projects. As soon as I ask the kids, do you remember when we blew up that balloon using vinegar and baking soda? Often my younger ones actually don't remember it. As an adult, I still get excited about some of these projects. If you do have board games, this would be a great time to pull them out. We have educational games and we have our non-educational games. There are so many different board games out there, so it's nice to find a game that works for all of us together as a family. Crafts. You can do so many different crafts. I love the fact that we have Pinterest out there and Google. There are so many quick ones that you can do with the things that you have at home. I'm a person who just doesn't like pulling things out that are a mess. I don't know if any of you feel like that, but when it comes to painting, I always want to say no. And when it comes to Play-Doh, I really just want to say no. Well, the few times that I finally said yes, and we have done it a few times finally, it was really enjoyable. So go ahead and just slow down. It's okay to have that mess. Okay, so screen time. I know it's completely frowned on, but mamas, let's be honest, there are so many educational apps out there, and we absolutely love them. So two educational apps that we love to use is PRODIGY. It's a math game. They get to collect like tokens and points, and then they get to use them to buy things. You get to choose what level they are, what topic they're working on. So if your child is struggling with multiplication, let's say, you can choose that topic, and the game uses multiplication as the battle questions. They battle between different characters. The battle involves a math problem. So it's basically a fun way to review some skills that they may need to strengthen. Another one that we use is Adventure Academy, and it's not just math, it's all subjects combined. They are collecting points and they are going to the store to buy different things. Again, the kids love it, and I love the fact that as I'm making dinner, they can use that time, if they earned it that day, to do something educational and to grow those skills. If your kids do piano, and let's say you can't meet with your teacher in this time, Hoffman Academy is a good one to look into. It's actually free. There is a paid version where you get the music sheets and everything, but the free version is honestly good enough for the next few weeks. It's a really good program. Mr. Hoffman goes slow enough for younger kids to keep up with, and then just make sure they practice. It's important for our marriages and our families to thrive. So if that means you and your husband need an hour to talk about things, get on the same page, or even do a marriage conference online, which we have started doing, I think it's important to allow them to have that screen time. It really keeps you sane, it helps your marriage, it helps your family. It's a win-win for everyone. We'd love to hear from you. Can you share some of the activities that you've been doing in this time? What are some fun things that your kids absolutely love? Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate your time. Go ahead and hit like if you found anything helpful in this video. And don't forget to show us some love by subscribing to our channel. It's so creative with pull out this list and just... As an adult, I get excited when the healing, oh, Lana. It's another one that you do need to and it's not just that. Granted, I don't know how to code, but with the starting